Hello, this is Cindy and welcome to the Jelly Plate. Also, I'm going to step in here a little bit. Welcome to Tweety. I am wearing my Tweety sweatshirt today. I'm in the basement and I'm wearing Tweety because Tweety's old and stained and I don't care if I get paint on Tweety. So we went to Mexico last year and this year. It's January. And at La Biblioteca in San Miguel de Allende, they have this absolutely incredible mural. It's fairly recent. It was created in the early 2000s, but it's in this absolutely wonderful style. And I'm going to hold this up. I'm hoping you can see the kitty that's right there. Do you see the cat? I really fell in love with that cat, and I want to do a cat journal at some point. And I thought I could make those papers and then just cut out the shape of the cat from the papers. I spent a lot of the concert. We went to see a concert here, and last year we went. The concert was wonderful. This year, not so much. I'm afraid the artist was just not really ready for it yet. So I have created my own triangle. This is made from toilet paper tubes that I layered. So I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. I have some brayer off paper here. I have additional brayer off paper here in case that doesn't work. I have wet strength tissue. I have just regular computer paper. And we're going to do this on the small, hang on, gotta get my brayer out. We're going to do this on the small gel plate to start. Because if it works, I'll do it on the bigger plate. If it doesn't work, then we will move on and do, I've got another, I do have an alternate way of making this. Because what I want to do is do triangles with a teal, I want teal triangles on a red background. That's what I'm going for. Teal triangles on a red background. Okay. These are a little bit small, so I'm going to try moving that just a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. If you're watching these videos to find out how to gel print, you're watching the wrong videos. Okay, I'm going to set that aside because I want that to dry. I need this layer to be completely dry so that I can go on to the next piece. So this piece is going to be something completely different. I have this piece of 12 by 12. It is not something I will ever use. I like the circles. I think they're supposed to be stylized roses, but I'm going to use it for a cover for my Mixed Media March 25 journal, but I want to make sure I change the color. So this is, basically it's phthalo green. It's phthalo cyanine green, and this is transparent. I watched P&M do that might be too much. We'll find out. They are artists who run the mixed media, makers of mixed media art and artists group. They also have a channel that they run often. Hang on, I'm concentrating. Okay, this one I'm taking right away. You'll see why. So anyway, P&M, Pam and Mariah, and I watched Pam use these transparent paints. I'd never heard of a transparent paint, but that's what this is. It's a transparent paint. So I went out to Well, this was a couple months ago. Now, for those of you who are concerned about my no-buy year, I'm doing pretty well on that. I'll talk about that at some future video. I'll give you an update. But in any case, this was a couple months ago when I was trying to figure out what to do. There we go. Okay, and you see what it does to this particular piece? And this is going to be the cover for that journal. So I'm probably going to want to do it again. But right now I have a print that is currently on here. I want to get it off. And I think it's probably too dry. So we're going to let that go to the side. And how is this? Let me feel how tacky that is. No, that's still too wet. Still too wet. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'm going to wait for things to dry and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I am going to pull this with just a plain white. Oops. Okay, we got some. All right, never mind. We'll just do a couple drops of white all over this. I am by no means a neat. Yeah, see, that's nice and dry, so because I'm not picking it up at all. I thought about trying to pull this with a purple, but I already had the white out in my hand, and I thought, well, I guess we're going to pull it with a nice light white. But I'm going to actually not use the copy paper. I'm going to use a piece of craft paper. And see what we can get if we try to pull it with a piece of craft paper. I haven't tried pulling with craft paper before. I've brayered off with it, but I haven't tried pulling a print with it. So this is experiment day. We're playing around. We're trying to see what happens. If you're looking to me to see what I can do that's real, look at that. I like how that came out. Okay, I still have print left on there. Okay, put that over to dry. So let's go ahead and use, I said, let's try a purple. Oh, not that purple. That one's not even open yet. Is that one open? That one's not open yet. I know I have a purple over here that's open. Okay, here we go. I have a purple that is open. So this is the one that we're going to use. We'll take off the hood. And we're going to put paint on here. I know that green is very dry. I'm missing a spot here. I need a little more purple. I don't have enough paint on. I'm always in my early prints, I put too much paint on. Now I'm not putting enough on. Come on. It's also very chilly down here. This is a cold basement. Oh, okay, now I have too much. Now I have too much. Okay, take some of that off. All right, let's see what we're doing here. All right, and we're pulling this print with just regular computer paper. And we'll see what happens. Oh, shoot. Okay, I dropped a piece of paper in my other one that is drying. It doesn't look like it did too much damage, so it might be almost dry over there. Okay. If you jelly print, or if you have tips or tricks or whatever, feel free to put them in the comments and let me know. Okay, that came out nice and kind of grungy, but there's not a lot of print on it. So I'm just going to use a piece of wet string tissue and see if I can pull. I've got it upside down. Well, I pulled off some unintentionally, but I pulled off some. I really want to pull it off on this side. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're going to let you sit for a minute And let's pull you over here. All right, now for this, I want to use teal, and I have here, this is Pacific Coast by Craft Smart. And it is a teal. Oh, shoot. Just trying to get the gunky stuff off of it, and I did not do so well with that. All right. Okay. And I have something on my brayer. Paint on my brayer. Come on, off of me. Okay. It seems to have been dried enough. So the goal here is to have a red background with teal. This is not very concerned because I'm not getting a nice smooth piece. I've got a little bit here that's showing like there's a hole in it. Pull the print and see what happens. So the goal here is to have a red background with a, excuse me, it's to have this, the red background with the teal triangles. If this works, we're going to go with it. If it doesn't work, I do have another option. And the other option is to do the print with the triangles and pull it immediately and then fill in the triangles with a teal marker. But that worked. Badly, but it worked. Okay, we're going to set that aside. I am going to put my red down on here. Come on. I definitely think, as far as paint delivery devices, I prefer these because you can squeeze. So putting down my layer of red. I'm going to flip that over and start doing it on the other side. This is a bag, and I thought it would be really cool. Okay, now if you noticed, those triangles are somewhat in circles. So I'm going to do a circle . I'm not moving it this time. Because this is just, basically I'm making the triangle pattern paper, and then I'm going to cut it up and use it later. Okay, let that dry. All right, back to my green, and we're going to do a little bit more on this other. And I know I have some other colors in here. I really don't care, because all I'm trying to go for here is coverage. I just want coverage of this paper. Okay, I do have latex gloves that I could be wearing to do this, and probably should. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. I pulled it with purple before, and it didn't work out very well. So let's try pulling this time with yellow. See, the white came out very nicely. Oh, my paints are a mess. Big surprise. Sorry, I'm just peeling off all the paint. I have a trash can down here beneath me. There we go. There. So let's try a little bit of yellow. Do I know what I'm doing? No. We do not know what we are doing. I do like the green that's kind of coming out to be. I'll take some of the paint off just to see. I just want the hint of the yellow in the background. Okay, I have another half sheet here. Okay, so I like how that came out. I'm going to put that down to dry. Well, I like how that came out. Okay, I like it with the yellow, and it picked up the grunge from the triangles. Okay. Okay, we know that that one's got to sit for a little bit more. So let's play. Let's play. I've got this extra stuff here, and I'm going to be working on a nature journal. So I'm looking for my stamps. I have some stamps in here that I want to use. Here we go. I can't remember where I got this one. No, I know I got it from PM Artist Studio. I don't remember who the artist was. Rhonda? I don't. Oh my glory, I'm so bad at this. All right, I think I'm going to try just to see the difference. Oh, this is a metallic green. Do I have a regular plain old green? That's Kelly green. Okay, this is just a Kelly green. It's very liquidy. Ooh. So, and this one is very full and making a mess. Okay, let's put that down to dry. Use that there. I'm sure there are better brayering techniques. I'm getting better at getting fewer lines in there. I'm not great at it. Okay, I didn't get the center of that one, so I'm pushing down on this one. And we'll put that there. Oh shoot, I didn't get my water. Okay, pausing for a minute while I go get water. Okay, I'm back and my stencil is now in water. I really liked how that yellow came out, and this has been drying while I went and got my water, so I think we're going to be okay to put it on here. Now the one flower has no center. Come on. Oh dear. Oh dear, me. That is way the heck too much. Oh well. And I actually have, this is a piece of wet strength tissue that I did a pull off on a while back, and I want to pull this print. So I'm basically doing a print over a print. This was just a clean off sheet. I just want to see what happens. Okay, It didn't come out quite as well as I'd like it to. Okay. And I never consider these a fail because you don't know what you might end up with. But let's go ahead and just do this. What I do want to do, I have a cleansing wipe here, real quick, is clean off my plate just a little bit. I really kind of made a mess up there. This is just the plexiglass plate. There, that was kind of nice. All right, we're gonna set that one aside for a little while. And we're pulling out this one. This is what I'm really here to do today, is to make these. Make sure that's down tight. I'm really here to make a couple of these. I only have one brayer. I should have probably cleaned it off before, but I think it's going to be okay. I need more paint. Where did I just put that? I was afraid I had too much. Come on. There. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to store them upside down. Where's my, oh shoot, I don't have paper ready. All right. So we're going to do this print, and then I think I'll go ahead and stop the video, make a couple more prints just like this one. Now you know what I'm doing. And then in a future video, we will take all of these pieces and we will try to make a kitten out of them. No wonder it felt weird. I had 2 pages. And that didn't come up nearly as well. I didn't let it dry enough. Shit. Sorry. I'll edit that part out. I'll bleep it or something. Okay. At least I have a top here for this. And I'm going to go ahead and put my green right over the top of this and do another pull on that. And again, way the heck too much paint. Way too much paint. Yeah, it might be time to get, it might be getting close to time to stop it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put extra paint over here. I'm gonna put my extra paint over on here. Why waste it? Why waste it? Meantime, I'm gonna pull you and pull you. Actually, I think I want to do it this way. And what color do I here? You know what? Let's just pull you with this. We're just going to make a green background over here. You can sit there for a minute. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to be able to get cover out of here, so we're going to let that dry now. That one's done. We're going to let that dry because I want to pull that with white. Let's see what I got here. Just a little bit of green paper, basically, with some texture in it. Okay, the one other thing that I wanted to try, but I'm going to have to try it with the other stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. I think that's dry enough. That's pretty wet. It's also pretty thin. And we'll use you. This is my brayer off. I know I'm probably doing this too fast and I'm gonna make a mess. Splotch. Okay. This is a generic brayer. This is not by any means a fancy brayer. Sheet of white over here. Okay, we're going to let this sit for a little bit. I think you're done for a little while. These are labels, so those will definitely, I don't know if you're, am I even on camera? Yeah, I am on camera for the brayer off. Okay, so yeah, those are labels and we'll stamp over those at some point. I'll probably add a few more layers. Right now it's very wet. Okay, how are you coming? Interesting. Interesting pull. Very grungy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get anything off on here. When do you use wet strength tissue to clean off? I don't know. I just use it whenever I think it might work. Oh, look, I got some more off. That's coming out very nice. I do like how that's coming out. So this is all grungy and it needs to be cleaned off. I'm pretty sure that's what that white one was initially, was just a clean off sheet. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more white to this. Actually, yeah, no, I do want that, because what I want to do is something completely different. What I want to do is something completely different. Okay, I'm going to take that coming back to this, which has water on it now, and I'm going to turn this sideways, and I want three prints along one side and three prints along another side. Okay, that's going back in the water. And then I want to pull this with coffee dyed paper. I have never tried a print with coffee dyed paper before, so this was my experiment. I wanted to try and see how the coffee dyed paper takes the paint. No idea if it's going to work or not. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, and that came out really cool. Not at all what I was looking for, because my thought was to use this as a signature page. So I'd have the coffee dyed on one side and I would have a print on the other. Not the print I was looking for, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're going back to doing this. So I'm probably going to, and this time I'm not going to do it with the teal. I'm going to pull this maybe with a, just with a piece of white. Just going to pull this with a piece of white. I'm going to do my not good at getting those stupid lines in there. Okay. Piece of white. Sorry, I didn't mean to go quiet on you. I'm concentrating. Just concentrating. And then what I'm going to try with this one is this one we're going to do the triangles with a teal marker. So we're going to do this on white paper with triangles of a teal marker. Okay, print that off. A little bit of extra on my brayer here. Clean that off while I'm letting that set. Get my wipe here. Start wiping this down. I've got paint all along the sides, which is a buildup. I haven't really done that much. Okay, cleaned it much. All right. So I have my triangles. I think I need a better, this is not a really good stamp, but I will be able to fill that in with teal, and we'll go from there. All right, if you've enjoyed these videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the like button to let YouTube know that you like them. I'm just going to take a few minutes here and clean up, and I will see you again soon. Till later, this is Cindy signing off.